Hello, my name is Jerry Lynn Ward, and I'm an attorney practicing in Austin, Texas, with the law firm of Garlow Ward PC. I'm going to spend a few minutes with you today discussing what your rights are during a RUG review. Now, it may be a bit of an overstatement to say that you have any rights, as the deck is so stacked against you and in favor of the government and the OIG when it comes to these RUG reviews. But there are a few things to which you are entitled as part of the process and that you should be aware of. And let's talk about what those things are. Upon their entry into the facility, the reviewer should provide you with an entrance letter. They're required to give you that letter upon entrance into the facility by the regulations. That is the signal that the review is beginning. The letter will explain the procedures of the review and will give important information to you about the review. Ask for this letter if it's not offered to you. Second, these reviews are covering many years past in some instances. Some of the records requested by the reviewers may be located off-site. In general, you have 2 hours to produce records that are requested by the reviewers. However, if you can substantiate that the requested records are actually off-site, you should be entitled to an extension of time to retrieve them. Take advantage of this, as providing as many records as possible could prevent allegations of costly errors. Third, you are entitled to notification of errors as the review proceeds. You therefore need to be in constant contact with the reviewers to ensure that they are indeed notifying you of what they are finding so that you can fully understand the basis of the errors and respond with additional information and documentation. Fourth, you have the right to provide additional documentation during the review in order to refute allegations of errors. Always have additional people available to search down the documents while one staff member stays with the reviewers in order to hear what other errors they allege they are finding. Fifth, for providing this additional documentation, you have no less than 6 business hours to obtain the documents. However, note this, the reviewers do not have to make arrangements to stay overnight to receive the documents. So if you're not able to produce these documents by the end of business, you will need to mail them to the business address of the reviewers. It is worth doing this, and it is important that you keep clear records of what you mail to them. Sixth, you are entitled to request a reconsideration of the findings. I will discuss the details of that in a future training. Finally, next week, I will discuss the paperwork that the reviewers will ask you to sign and what rights you may have regarding signing.